Hello everyone and welcome to my apartment. In today's video, I'm going to give you a walkthrough of my current apartment. I like to do these videos pretty much every year because I tend to move every year, and I'm actually coming up closer and closer to the end of my lease here. So I wanted to make sure to crank out an apartment tour as soon as possible for you. And right now I do have it decorated for the fall season, and I thought it was the perfect time because I feel like I'm finally in a place where my apartment is pretty much done. I do have to say, out of all of the apartments that I've lived in so far, I want to say that this one has been my favorite. I just feel like it's very me. It's very grown, sophisticated, chic, but also sexy and moody. For me, it feels like it's my grown woman apartment, and I just am in love with it. I see myself carrying a lot of the decor that I have in here wherever I end up living next, aside from a few little things, but I love it here. It's very zen, very cozy, and I cannot wait to show you around. All right, let's head over to the entrance of my apartment. This is pretty much the view when you first walk into my apartment. Let me actually turn on this light to make it a little bit better. That kind of works. We'll work with this for now. As far as the size of my kitchen's a pretty good size. As you can see, I have quite a bit of space here. The only thing I will say about this place is these ceilings are so low, only in the kitchen area, which is very bizarre and interesting. But I've gotten questions like, girl, how tall are you? Because it looks like you're about to hit the ceiling. And I'm like, is it because I am? But it's not me being tall, it's the ceilings being so low. Just very odd. But yeah, ceilings are low here. Aside from that, I like how spacious it is, and I like the layout of the kitchen for the most part. I have a nice peninsula, dishwasher. The storage space could be better. It looks like there's a lot of storage, but the way the inside of these cabinets is set up, it actually doesn't have a lot of space. Once I put all my stuff in my cabinets, I realized these are kind of laid out very strangely, the space and stuff. I don't even want to open it because look, not everything in this place is organized. Okay. As far as this corner of my apartment, I 100% wanted to make sure to add something here because it was just very bland and white. There was nothing there, obviously. So I thought that adding the darker artwork piece would be perfect. That's from HomeGoods. The vase is from HomeGoods. The bowl is from Ross. The cutting board, probably HomeGoods as well, and this pumpkin is also HomeGoods. These salt shakers, yeah, you can see them. These are from Target. I have a salt and a pepper one. I want to say this is my favorite little corner or nook in my apartment. What else? Oh, let's go to my coffee station. As for this part of my apartment, obviously a microwave stove. I have an electric stove. I hate is a strong word. I hate electric stoves. This is the first time I've ever had an electric stove. Never again. I'm going to make sure my next place, gas stove me, please. I cannot. I can't. So that's the update on that. This I wish open because it would give me additional storage space, but it doesn't. So sometimes I store stuff up there. I have like plates and bowls. I'm showing you this one because this one is the most organized, but you can see there's some plates and bowls in there. Now these two pieces I actually had over on a wall in my living room, but I replaced them with some other photos that I really liked. And these two right here, I got the original plan from Etsy. There were some on there that had similar font and similar wording. I actually took some of the wording from there and added it to these, but I also adjusted it and kind of put a twist to it and added my own wording to it. And the descriptions under here for black and brown are obviously descriptions of the colors black and brown. A few key words for each one. For black, it's powerful, it's strength, authority, elegance, sophistication, prestige. For brown, it's grounding, healing, secure, elegance, etc., etc. So those are to obviously describe the colors black and brown. But if you did not know, this girl right here is black and Mexican, and so these are also a symbol of who I am. And that's definitely something that I wanted to kind of slowly add into my apartment. Just somebody walking in can be like, oh yeah, this is her apartment. I still want to do a little bit more of that, but for now I really like these. They're neutral, and looking at it you would think it's just a description of the colors, but in reality it's a reflection of who I am. Over here is my coffee corner. I have this plant over here. I originally had an agave plant, again, to add more of that Spanish touch to it, but I ended up switching it for something a little more full. That is a faux plant from Target. This is also from Target. They recently had this in store. I just thought it was a nice touch with the leather feel. I have my pumpkin spice Tirani sauce, my caramel sauce from Ghirardelli, some vanilla syrup, and then I also added this here, which is from Crate & Barrel, I want to say, which adds more of that Bali and Spanish feel to my coffee bar with the textures, as well as this jar here, which, believe it or not, I got this from Amazon, and I feel like this also adds a little bit of a Spanish feel to it. In here I have Café de Olla. I will sometimes switch it out to Café Bustelo, but for now I do have Café de Olla in here, and I have this little cup on top that is from Amazon that I make my at-home cream cold foam in. I do also have an espresso machine in this corner, but to be really real with y'all, I hardly touch it now because I've really been into instant coffee, like hot water coffee just like this, which we're not going to get in the details of the organization of that either, but coffee just like this, hot water, put it in, ice, vanilla syrup, foam, good to go. It's been my vibe. So haven't touched that in a minute, but I do have it there, and I have the Nespresso Virtuo Plus or something rather in the matte black, and then I have my Soleil matte black frother in this corner also. I would have to say that's another favorite little corner and nook of my place. Let's talk about the pantry situation. So I posted a video on my TikTok and I think on my Instagram as well when I put this together, because my apartment did not come with a pantry. It was lacking a pantry, and I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to fit all of my pantry items in the cabinets that I have in here. There's just not enough room. One thing about me, I'm gonna make it work, and I definitely did. So this is a unit from IKEA that I just put together. The high gloss finish matches exactly with the high gloss finish over on these cabinets right here, so it was just perfection. It's still a little difficult for me to make it work, and again, organization in here is insanely terrible, but it does what it needs to do. I'm able to store all of my pantry items in there. My fridge, I will say, I wish I could take this fridge with me everywhere. This is the first time I've had a fridge that opens like this, and I must say, I'm gonna need one of these in every apartment or home that I live in. I just find it more spacious. It looks a lot better in my opinion. And then I do have a freezer down here at the bottom that has all of my frozen Trader Joe's food. I have this rug that is from Amazon. I wanted to add a little bit of pattern without having to add color to my apartment, and so this rug I think kind of did that for me. I also have one in the bathroom. Upon walking in, I really like just how this whole area looks. So moving right along, when you kind of get to the center of my apartment, we have these two doors here, which one of them opens up to my washer and my dryer, which you can see in the corner, and on the other side I just have some more storage stuff, my vacuum, cleaning supplies, just other things that need extra storage. I do have some bar stools that I carried over from my old apartment, and these are from Wayfair. I do plan on taking these with me to my next spot. I love the comfort. I like how big they are when I sit on them. That you have a lot of room to just chill. You can literally just like lean back and relax and still have a lot of space. But these bar stools I do really like, and I don't plan on getting rid of these, I don't think, anytime soon. But I like that they add a little bit of boldness and depth to my kitchen as well, and of course it matches with the artwork that I have in that corner. Off to the left of the kitchen is my bathroom, so that's where we will head next. Again, this was a video that I posted on my TikTok and on my Instagram, and it went pretty viral. I didn't have anywhere to store my towels in here, and I was like, what can I do? What can I add to add towel storage? In my last apartment, I had a cabinet above my toilet, and I did not want to install a full-on cabinet in an apartment that I knew I was going to eventually move out of. And so I found these tubes, this towel rack that I put together, and I love the way it turned out. I do want to say you do not have to put it here in this specific area if you do not want to. You can put it in a different wall. Some people were like, I would never put it above the toilet, da, 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 da. It's okay. You can buy them and put them wherever you want in your house, but this was just the most functional. And I also was looking for something to put on this wall because it just seemed very empty and bland, and so putting the towel rack there, I feel like I didn't have to think about artwork or what to add. And obviously the towel rack is black, and I originally had brown towels here, but I ended up switching them to black, and I prefer the way that this looks a lot better. The pampas, it's really tall. I have it in a clear vase that you can hardly see, but you can see there. The clear vase is, you guessed it, it's from Home Goods. The pampas is TJ Maxx. I got 2 sets of them. TJ Maxx has some good pampas if you really look. Sometimes it's like very hit or miss, but these, once I saw them, I was like, perfect. And I know pampas is kind of getting like outdated. We get it, it's pampas, but I think these tall ones and the tone of it, I like the way it adds texture to the bathroom. And for me, I haven't gotten tired of looking at it. This is the only pampas I have in my apartment. Everything else, even when it was in style, I really couldn't do too much with pampas because it was just like overkill. But yeah, I do like the taller pampas in this corner, I will say. This scent here, also from Home Goods, surprise, surprise. And it just smells it's coconut and amber. So when people use the restroom, they can just... And then over on this side, we do have a light up mirror. Love the light up mirror. It does, you know, make my makeup game turn up a few notches because I'm able to see myself a lot better, as you can see. And I wish there were higher ceilings in here too, because I don't like the way that this looks, but I digress. This corner, I have some faux flowers. These are Home Goods. The towels, also Casa Luna. This is not something that came with my apartment. I had to add this towel rack in as well. This is from Amazon, and it's a peel and stick towel holder, and it has not fallen, not once. I have not had any issues with it. It's supposed to be easy to remove once you move out, so we'll see if it peels off the paint, but so far it's been a gem. And I also have my Clean Skin Club towels in this holder here for when I wash my face. I love the holder because before I just had it in the box that it comes with, and I just like the way that this looks a lot better. Have my water pick in this corner, Q-tips, face pads, my soap dispenser, and then of course we have storage underneath the sink, which we won't get into too much again because it is organized. I do want to give myself credit for that. It is pretty organized. All of my feminine products, my deodorants, my skincare, all of that's under there. And on this side, I have my hair tools, brushes, toothbrushes, etc. A functional item that I wanted to quickly mention is this acrylic tray that I added. It's also peel and stick. I just added these command strips, which you can barely even see. And when I move, I can just pull these down and it's gonna pop this right off. But before, I had my wipes above the toilet, but the flush button is at the top. So it would cover, and it was annoying. So I was like, what can I do that will add a storage spot for it, but it's not gonna look bulky, and I just need something to add here to hold my wipes. And this acrylic thing was perfect. Because it's clear, it doesn't look bulky and like there's a lot happening, but it does add that storage spot for my wipes. In this corner, I just have a trash bin and some of the necessary things, a plunger, a toilet brush. And then moving along to this corner here, we have this rug. It's not a bathroom rug, but it's the same rug that I have in the kitchen. And I thought it would be a nice touch to add some pattern. This storage unit I have to store extra toilet paper, extra toothbrushes, extra shower products. Everything is in there because, again, I did not have enough room in here, believe it or not, and I didn't have a cabinet or anywhere else to store. I like it because it's slim. They do have one that comes out more, but this one is slim, and it is 2 separate ones, as you can see, but I just put it together to make one, and the fit was perfection. That faux plant is from Home Goods. Pumpkin is from Home Goods. This is from Home Goods. I like this here because when you're sitting on the toilet, if I have a guest come over or something, they can look at that and just be reminded that they are exactly where they need to be. This wire basket, Home Goods. I just have some hand towels in there as well. And then my favorite piece in here, which is my Sade poster. This I literally got from Google. I just looked up this exact picture of her and I saved it on my phone. Then I uploaded, I think I did it on Staples. I uploaded it, no, I'm lying. I think it was CVS or Walmart, one of the two. Wherever they do photo prints, more than likely you can print out a photo in a poster, and that's what I did. And then I got the frame from IKEA, put it in there, and I just put it on top of the towel rack because I don't even know why apartments still have these towel racks like that, because I never use them. And so I was like, what can I do once again to disguise the towel rack but to add something here? So I was like, get a huge frame, a huge poster, lean it on that, and you probably couldn't even tell that it was a towel rack. We got the shower, nothing fun, nothing crazy. There's nothing too fancy going on in my shower, but you know, I know some of y'all are nosy because I'm nosy too, and I want to see what people be having in their showers. This is what I have as of right now, just some shampoo, conditioner, coochie wash, some face wash, some hair treatments, my waist scrub, bar soap. A lot of my pieces, honestly, that I have in my place so far are like Home Goods, TJ Maxx, and from very typical places that people shop at. But I really try to take my time in those places and look for things that don't look like they would be from Home Goods, and just kind of add other things around it to, again, make it look a little bit more elevated and not like everything is from Home Goods or from Amazon, etc., etc. Let's go ahead and get into my living room. So first things first, my TV stand, which you cannot see in frame here, but my TV stand I got from Living Spaces, and it is discontinued. I got very lucky, and I think I found the last one at the store that I went to. Ever since I've looked on there to try to link it for you guys, I cannot find it. And I don't think it's originally a TV stand. I think it's more so a buffet table. This one I also liked because it has a ton of storage, and I like me a TV stand with storage because I have board games, I have books, I have electronic stuff for filming and videos, and I pretty much have all of that stuff stored in there, as well as I like colorful pens and notepads and everything. So I just have all my little girly office supplies and stuff. All of that is stored in my TV stand. And then on top of my TV stand, I just have some decor. I have a plant, I have 2 little pieces that I got from Home Goods. My TV, I don't even know how big my TV is, and to be honest, I hardly turn my TV on. I do turn my TV on to watch YouTube videos here and there, but I hardly turn it on. And then I have a TV in my bedroom, which I'll show you on in a little bit, and I never ever turn that TV on. It's very rare for me to do that. And then on the right side, I have some books that I've read, and I think one I have not read. I just have it there. The stone book holders are from Home Goods, and again, the quality of those, they're heavy duty and they just feel amazing for being Home Goods and for the price that I paid for them. And then I also have a home fragrance spray that is from a black owned brand. I actually got that at Black Market Flea when I went. All the stands that they have there, I want to say, are all black owned. They had clothing, they had jewelry, they had home fragrance, they had incense, like a lot of different stands. And so I got this scent here because it smells very clean. I like to spray this scent. It's by the way, the name is Octavia Morgan in Los Angeles, and the scent is Le Hotel. And I like to spray this on my linens, on my couch, on my curtains, and it smells very fresh and clean. clean. And then in this corner, I just have my plant from Target that I have had for a few years. It's another item I've taken throughout my different apartments. It's like a tall banana leaf plant, I think it is. It's a faux big plant. And I have a basket that is Home Goods, and then I have a throw blanket, this very cozy brown knit throw blanket that I got from Target. And then on the bottom, I do have 2 candle holders, and I have faux candles in them. The battery ran out, I have to switch it out, but the candles light up at night. I timed it perfectly to right when the sun goes down, they light up. And the candle holders are also Black owned. I got them from Target, and they had these back in February for Black History Month. And I just really like the color, the brown. They look like they are black, but they're actually brown. And then I have a faux candle in here, like I said, and they just give my TV stand area a nice cozy feel when I get home late at night. For the rest of this apartment tour, I'm just gonna give y'all a walkthrough and hold my camera, and I'm not gonna come out in frame because I wanna just make this as quickly and smooth as possible. I have this mirror, the infamous IKEA mirror, y'all. Everybody has this mirror. They have it in black now. I like the silver because it almost like blends into the wall and it makes it look like it's just a mirror there. It's one of the tallest, least expensive mirrors that I have found. I have one in my bedroom as well. I've taken them throughout my apartments, and I think this is one that it is gonna be something that I take with me to my next spot. Now for the actual living space area, here is a nice overview. So we will start off with the mirrors that I have up there. Those mirrors are from IKEA. They have these, and they have them in a slimmer version, but I had 2 of these in my last apartment. Matter of fact, I had these hung up in my bedroom above my nightstands, but in this apartment I couldn't hang them there because, as you can see, this comes down, and in my bedroom I also have that right here, and so I couldn't hang up the mirrors there because they were too tall for this space. So I ended up just adding one other one and made it 3 because the 2 just wasn't hitting for me. It looked weird. And so adding that 3rd one, I feel like really opened up the space, and it almost makes it look like they're windows, but they're not. I really only have one big window on this side. So glad that I added those up there, and it just gives the living room more of a grand feel, in my opinion. So that's where those are from. And then I have those 2 frames as well. Those are also from IKEA, and I just have some really meaningful photos in those that I love. I have this very slim corner lamp that you can barely see. That's a gold thin lamp. Let me actually, comes with the remote, and you can turn it on. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's for the one on the other side. But you can see here, turn it on, and again, it adds to the warmth and coziness to the apartment. And I also have one in this corner right behind the plant, which you can hardly see, but when I turn it on, it makes it feel nice and cozy, and it kind of adds to like the whole fall feel, in my opinion. I don't really turn these on in the daytime, but I probably should because I like the way that this looks here. Those are from Wayfair, and they come in black and in gold, but I decided to do gold to keep it dainty, and because I already had some black accents going on here. By the way, I forgot to mention, these frames used to be a warm wooden tone, kind of similar to the lamp, but I ended up painting over them because I wasn't loving how it was looking, surprisingly. It did add warmth to that corner, but I actually like this. It looks more cohesive, so I ended up painting those black. But yeah, that's what this is looking like. And then I wanted to add texture to the couch because it's just a stark white couch. This is a duvet cover that I'm using as a throw. Technically, you're supposed to add a duvet in there, and it's supposed to be thicker and fluffy to use on a bed, but instead of adding the duvet, I just left it as is, folded it up, and made it look like a throw. This couch is from Coleman Furniture, is where this couch is from. The couch is comfortable, it's fluffy, it's pretty, but I want to say never, I don't think I'll ever buy another stark white couch. It's a beautiful couch, and the covers are removable, but any little thing, it just shows. And the fabric of this is very easy to clean off. I will say I literally just use the Folex cleaner on any stains and it comes right off, but it's not realistic, so I'll probably have to say goodbye to this one once I move from here. But it is a really nice couch. It's held up pretty well. Pillows are, I think it's like IKEA, Ross, Home Goods. Oh no, this is Ross as well, I think. And then that plant is from IKEA. I just have it peeking through the corner right there just to add some green. And then let's talk about the coffee table and the stuff that's on here and the rug. So the rug is an outdoor rug from Target. If you've never tried an outdoor rug in your living room, I highly recommend it. This is the second time I've done this. Because my living room is such a high traffic area, like most people's living rooms, if people step on this, spill stuff, whatever, it is so easy to clean because it's a rough texture. And look at how thin it is. My coffee table is from Living Spaces as well. It's a very heavy concrete coffee table. I love the brass dark brown legs that it has. You can see down here how it looks. It ties really well with the rest of my living space. And then on top here I just have some coasters. These are Amazon. This little clock is from Home Goods. This fire pit is Amazon. Coffee table books, the ones that everybody has, the AD at 100 and the Tom Ford. And then I just have a pumpkin here to kind of tie in for the fall time. But that's kind of like a quick look at what I have on my coffee table. This chair, which is from Walmart, I got it online. I actually did a campaign with them and I had to pick out some pieces. This was one of the items that I got, and this chair was so inexpensive and the quality is really nice, and I just like the way that it looks in my apartment, so I've kept it since. I've actually contemplated on getting a second one, but I didn't want to close off my living room too much. But I like the faux leather feel, the black touches, and then I added this faux fur throw that I got from Amazon. And then here I just have some of my work stuff, my laptop, notebook, my camera stuff. And then the last little corner of my living room is this here. The plant I got from IKEA. It's kind of dying on me. This is the only, I'm lying, this one and that plant are the only real plants that I have in here. The rest are faux because I am the worst when it comes to taking care of plants. I really try because I know having plants is like, real plants is more airy, but I don't think I have it in me to take care of plants. But yeah, that is where that is from. And then the plant holder is also IKEA. I put it on top of this temporarily. I think I'm gonna end up moving the plant once Christmas time comes around to add some other stuff there. But that down there is a hammered gold side table that I got from Amazon. And then I don't think I've ever shared this. Maybe I have a long time ago, I can't remember. But I've actually played the violin for 6 years of my life. And so a few months back, I purchased one just to kind of pick back up where I left off and to have it as a hobby. I haven't really done much with it, but I have a few music books in my TV stand over there. Again, to just kind of get back to it because I do kind of miss it. And I know it's one of those things that is like muscle memory. Just learning an instrument is just one of those things you can literally pick back up where you left off. So yeah, that's a little fun fact about me. And I was actually first chair in high school, which is like the, literally you're the person next to the conductor that everybody, if the conductor walks off the stage, they're supposed to look at you to lead in terms of the beat, the speed, and everything like that. So that's why I have that there. I just added this recently. That is pretty much what my living room looks like. Now let's go over to the bedroom. Right off the bat, the bed frame is from Jocelyn Main and / Wayfair. I will link it below. It is the same one that I had in, was it my last apartment? Yeah, my last apartment I had a cream one. It's the same exact one, just in black. It comes with the headboard and it also comes with the frame on the bottom. If I didn't have the black bed, I just feel like it would look very white, which is also very nice. I once was, actually in my last apartment or the apartment before, I was once very much into just having everything white and cream, but I've entered just a different space where I like the pops of bold and just the black. So having the black bed frame I think is a preference for me, and I really like the touch that it adds. In this corner I have this tree, this super tall tree that I also got from Wayfair. I like it because it's not an olive tree. I know a lot of people have olive trees and they look really, really pretty, but for me an olive tree is just not my style. It definitely gives a little bit more of a farmhouse feel in my opinion, and that's not something that I really wanted to bring in here. I wanted to be very particular about keeping the space a little bit more of that quote-unquote organic modern. That's actually not what I was trying to go for in my apartment. I just started putting pieces together and I think that's the style that it's called now. Yeah, I just like the tree again because it's different. It looks like it's a tree. From far it looks like it's a real tree, almost like a lime or lemon tree, without the limes or the lemons on there. And then this I got from HomeGoods a few years back, I want to say. I think it was HomeGoods or Target, one of the two, because it originally comes in a small planter, but I just threw it in there and you can hardly even tell. And I was gonna add moss and stuff, but I kind of like the way that it looks just plain like that. These little ottomans I got at HomeGoods a few years back as well. I think a year or two ago. I found them at, I think, HomeGoods or TJ Maxx. Let's talk about the nightstand and let's talk about my dresser. So these I got at an outlet a few years ago. Once again, I've had these now in I think 3 of my apartments, but these I got at an outlet called Outlet by Els, E-L-S. And they were at an outlet, so obviously they're items that have been discontinued at their original stores. I think they're originally from Macy's, and at one point I was able to find them on there and link them, but I don't know where you can find these anymore. I am so sorry. But Restoration Hardware has similar ones. I have seen that they have some, I think, with 2 drawers. So if you want to splurge and you really like the look of these, because I get tons of questions on them, maybe try investing in those, because those are the closest ones that I can find that look like these. So on top of, so by the way, I have 2 of those. I have one over there, and then I have my dresser. So on top of here, I have a lamp that is from Target. These are the same ones I had in my last place. Obviously, I have my very aesthetic Stanley that I drink from all day, every day. And I have a little candle that is from Target. This is a small version of the one that I have in the kitchen. And in here, this is a bowl. In here I have remotes, a pen, my TV remote, and just other random things that I don't want sitting on here. This right here I got from HomeGoods. I like the texture. I like the fact that it's kind of like a bowl and I'm able to put all my little stuff in there. So that is where that is from. Artwork, you guessed it, HomeGoods. I just like the neutral tone of it. It's more cool tone, has some of that black in there, some beige, white, and I was lucky enough to find 2 and to put 1 on each side. Again, this was one of those things where I did not know what to add above my nightstands because the mirrors did not fit because of this thing right here. And so these, I thought, okay, these will work. Let's talk about the bedding next, because I really like the bedding I have in here, and it's another thing I get lots of questions on. So bedding wise, first off, I do have a rug down here that is from, gosh, I want to say it's from Rugs USA or Amazon or something. It looks dirty, but it's just, it needs to be vacuumed. Somebody asked me why I didn't just put a full rug underneath and over to the other side. It's because there's not enough space here, and adding a rug would have really closed off my bedroom. It would have made it look like there was too much going on. Adding a rug would have made it nice this way, but there's not enough space here to add a rug. It wouldn't even make no sense, in my opinion, for my preference. So adding rugs on the side was the perfect solution for me, and I like that I'm able to get out of bed and my feet touch something nice and warm and cozy. Back here I do have a silk pillowcase, which is the one I sleep on. I have one on each side, and then I have these that came with some sheets that I got. These textured brown pillows I got from Target, got me 2 of those, And then layers. First layer, this is a quilt from HomeGoods, and this is what I sleep on. I literally just tuck this over and sleep on this just because I like the layering that it adds, and it gives it a cleaner look as far as the side. If I just have the sheet here, you can see my mattress, and even right here you can see it looks messy. So adding a quilt and then tucking it just makes it look so much cleaner and neat. And then this comforter I like because it's not a duvet. You don't have to take a duvet out and then wash the cover and put the duvet insert back in. It's literally just a comforter. Like the texture, it's not a stark white. It's kind of gray beige, as you can see, compared to the white comforter here, or quilt. This is from HomeGoods. And then I have the black faux fur, same throw that I have in the living room, but I have it in black for my bedroom. Now let's move to this side. You guys hardly really see this corner, but there's nothing there. And then over here is my TV. I have a plant, my jewelry holder, Amazon, lots of golds. Got some drawers too with some other stuff. They have this in black too, but I got it in this cream. Dresser. I've carried these stems over from a few apartments. I got them, I think, at either old from Target or Michael's. Get questions about those all the time. And then I have a basket exactly like the one in my living room. I have it over here with the cozy blanket for when guests come over. I can just pull blankets from there and take them over to the living room. Over here, I just want to show you the curtains I have. So I have some brown curtains that are from IKEA. The curtains, I like the color a lot. I think the tone is very pretty. It's like a chocolate brown. There's no texture to them. They're just very soft and silky. They're not heavy. I just have one on each side. I had some bright white ones, but surprisingly, I'm actually preferring more of a darker curtain, which I never ever do. I've always done cream or white when it comes to my curtains. So I'm kind of into that. This corner here, same artwork, same lamp on this side. This right here is my makeup bag. This is a really cute makeup bag that I got from TJ Maxx or from Marshall's, and I really like the print on it. It's black and white, and it kind of adds like a little pattern to my bedroom without me even trying either. But I have all of my everyday makeup in here, and whenever I'm going somewhere and I need to do my makeup wherever I'm going, I literally just grab this and go. It has every single thing that I need. So I like to keep this on this nightstand because typically this is where I do my makeup. Sometimes I'll just turn over, get myself ready in this mirror right here. And so that's why I keep that there. Have the same nightstand, same rug on this side, and the same little ottoman that I have over there, I have over here. This is the other mirror I was mentioning that I had in my bedroom. It's the same IKEA mirror. These little things right here, these are from IKEA. I felt like I, again, needed to add some texture, and usually adding weaves or basket stuff will do that. So yeah, I felt like I needed something in that corner, and so that's what I added. And that is pretty much my bedroom. Aside from my closet that is back there, which we're not even gonna get too much into detail of what's in here because it's not as organized as it looks. I'll show you a little glimpse of it from the top, not the floor, because it looks crazy. But that is where I have all of my clothes, my shoes, and just extra hair products and other miscellaneous stuff. And there you have it. That is my full 1-bedroom apartment tour here in Los Angeles, California. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I know some of you that clicked on this video probably have a similar style to me. So if there are any items in here that you're thinking of picking up, let me know in the comments. And of course, I will make sure to link anything that I can down below in the description box as far as Amazon, Target, anything like that. Of course, HomeGoods and TJ Maxx I can't link for obvious reasons. You got to get that stuff in store, but anything I can find, I promise I will leave it down below per usual. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you guys. I'm tired of hearing myself talking throughout this whole video, but thank you guys so much for tuning in to this one. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already and you enjoyed this video. I love you guys, and I will see you all in my next one. So this brought around the way.
instantly connected when he caught my eye. Nothing ever was the same. Couldn't seem to get his picture out my mind. Then we took it all the way. I could have sworn he was just my type. Then he said to me, "You're my